Okay, we're back in the same session. The only difference here is it's a little more colorful. The way I colored the tracks is I double-clicked on this color area over here, and I get a nice color selector. I can choose a color, and that's it. I can even have it open, and then click on this track, and click on this track, and so forth. Now, the regions all adopt the color of the track. That's a preference setting, and we'll look at that in a later lesson, but it's right here on my display page. Default region color coding is the track color. Okay, now that we've covered color, let's go ahead and talk about the split window. This little icon down here will split the window in half. I can resize how big each area is, and I can make it go away by clicking that. By default, the split window will open up with the tracks that I have currently selected. So for example, if I have my cursor in the clavinet track and I press the icon, you can see that I'm looking at the clavinet track. And I can tell because the track list is highlighting clavinet. That means it's showing, just like in the track window up here. The pencil means I'm currently going to be editing the clavinet track. If I draw in some MIDI notes, that is going to affect my clavinet track. Now let me go back and select multiple tracks. Let's do the drums, the bass, and the clavinet. And now when I open up, I see all three of those tracks are selected, and I see all three of the tracks in here. How do I know which one's which? Well, you do it by color. The green one, the red one, and the blue one are all different, and they match up with the blue, red, and green over here. If you'd rather see the same colors that we're using up here, and actually let me go ahead and make this micro so we can see all the colors here. I click on this icon, and now the colors are the same as up here. Let me go ahead and make it a little more obvious by changing the clavinet. Let's just select the clavinet, click yellow. Okay, now let's go back to our edit window, our split window, and I will show the bass and I will show the drums. And because this icon is selected, you can see that the bass shows up in purple, the clavinet shows up in yellow, and the drums, which were brown, show up down here.